Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Josh, this is Something Metal, and I just recorded an episode about black metal, but of course the camera that I used was a piece of ass and decided not to work on my computer. I used a different camera this time. I used a Sony camera, not the stupid Vivitar camera that I used for my second video when I was talking about how I got into metal. So of course I decided to use the Sony one because I thought it would be better, and it was. It was a lot cleaner and everything, but unfortunately when I recorded the video and I tried to put it on my YouTube channel, it decided to only put half of the real video on. Not to mention I had so many freaking problems with the camera and trying to put it on the computer, not just to put it on YouTube. So I figured I'd try something else. Today I wanted to talk about instead Code Orange. And I don't know if you guys can hear it right now, but I have this album in on my record player, and I gotta tell you, this album kicks ass. I especially love their album, I Am King. Now, they just released a song called Only One, I believe. I'm not sure. I didn't check out the song yet, but apparently they released it on Adult Swim. Which is the platform, not the platform, but the channel that they released their music video for their song Mud. Or sorry, The Mud. Here's a picture of all the band members. I don't recall who the singer is, but I know he's also the drummer, so I think he's also the drummer. I wouldn't know, honestly. I'm freaking bad at this. They're not a band I followed for very long. All I know is that when they were featured on SiriusXM Liquid Metal, I flocked to these guys when I heard Forever and Bleeding in the Blur. I want to talk about also what style of music they are. Now, unlike metal, these guys are actually hardcore punk, which I didn't get that vibe at all. I didn't feel like these guys were punk whatsoever. But then again, it's pretty heavy, and I absolutely loved this album full on through. I didn't listen to anything when they were Code Orange kids, of course, because this was before I knew about them. Also, I gotta say, the album artwork is fucking beautiful. I know somebody that I know is watching this who's like, I should probably check these guys out because he doesn't shut up about these guys in Power Trip, who is another band I should really talk about, especially because I saw those guys live 2017 in November when they were touring with Gatecreeper and Cannibal Corpse, who are also a fucking awesome band of Gatecreeper. But this album was heavy. This album was amazing. It really changes pace with songs like Bleeding in the Blur, The Mud, and one that I really like is Ugly. I don't know why, but Ugly just makes me feel like it's about me. I don't know why. That sounds like such a stupid thing to say, especially on a YouTube channel where you're talking about music. But it just, like, speaks to you on a level, I guess. As you can see, I keep playing around with the stupid cover, because I have the record in there, in here. And I'm just amazed by everything these guys have done. On their album, I Am King, I very much like Mercy, and I also like Slow Burn, which is probably their most popular track off that album. These guys are freaking amazing. They won the Grammy, I think, for 2017 Metal Reward? I don't remember. Definitely check them out, though, because they're freaking amazing, and I love them to bits. I don't want to stretch this